Welcome, viewers. This is Winch here. Allow me to present to you the highlights, in case you missed it, of the Gamescom EA presentation for the Battlefield 4 footage that we're all looking forward to. They're going to be producing live stream tomorrow, so I'll try to get that to you as well. But I'm going to play the video announcement and the presentation in its entirety for you to view it first. And if you want to go and skip to my commentary where I highlight the recaps and show you what I see and give you commentary, click this link at this time if you want to skip to that, and I hope you enjoy the content.
No tengo palabras como decir la explosión.
まあ、爆発させて、そしてすごい花火なようなものを見れた。Look up behind you, the skyscraper's coming. All of a sudden, I see concrete coming in all around me.
Whoa! I started screaming. They started screaming.
It's on. It's on.
Get kill after kill.
Eat my knife and I...
One word, badass.
Just beautiful, mind-blowing.
Ridiculous.
Epic.
This is next gen.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. It's really good to be back here in Germany. I want to thank our team back home in Sweden and California for all their hard work. And we're here today after an incredible experience at E3 just a few months back. We were humbled by the amazing reaction people had to Battlefield 4. The E3 Siege of Shanghai demo blew people away. And now, everyone will get a chance to play it when we launch the Battlefield 4 beta in early October. But today I would like to tell you about a new mode, a new map, and an innovation we like to call Levolution. And it all starts with Frostbite 3, a technology that unlocks the future of gaming. I'm talking about massive scale, tons of vehicles, and all-out warfare. And for the first time ever on the next-gen consoles with 64 players, 2 commanders, and all running at 60 frames per second. Once you play this, you will feel the difference. Frostbite 3 is also the technology that makes Levolution possible. Levolution will change the way that you play Battlefield. It's about dynamic environments that react to your every move, both big and small. Some things are massive, like flooding an entire level and driving attack boats through the city streets. Other things are smaller, but they can have a huge impact on your gameplay, like shooting fire extinguishers to disorient your opponents, maybe listening to car alarms to warn you of nearby danger, or cutting the power of a building and then using night vision, or why not using barricades to block vehicles. It is a completely new way to interact with your environment. And these are just a few examples of what you'll see in this next video. So let's take a look at Levolution in action. Thank you. Now, Levolution is much more than just dynamic maps and set pieces. It is bigger, interconnected, and an evolving battlefield, combining with massive scale and the full arsenal of vehicles, and of course, our signature destruction. The benefit is a completely new multiplayer experience where the battlefield takes on a life on its own. With Levolution, no two games are the same. Now, for us at DICE, Next Gen also means working as a live team, serving new content to fans all year long. Battlefield 4 Premium is a membership club designed to keep the action going long after launch. Here's the team to tell you a little bit more about it.
We are super proud about Battlefield 3 Premium. We have over 4 million members in that club. But now, we're taking it to the next level.
Well, we really wanted Premium to be like this exciting and exclusive club for anyone who's ever played and loved Battlefield. As a gamer myself, I know how exciting it can be to get your hands on content early, and that's the experience that we really want to deliver with Premium.
Because we're talking about content from day one with new updates every single week. They're going to get early access to all the new game modes, weapons, vehicles, and the expansion packs.
In China Rising, players fight for dominance across the majestic Chinese mainland. Revisit 4 fan-favorite Battlefield 3 maps in Second Assault, now revolutionized with the power of Frostbite 3. Experience dynamic ocean combat and naval strike as the Chinese Armada takes the fight to the sea, while the US strikes back with all-out urban warfare in Dragon's Teeth. And the war will reach its epic conclusion in Final Stand.
You're going to see the ideals of our team imprinted on each and every one of these levels.
This is just a taste of Battlefield 4 Premium, and we have so much more to show you in the months to come.
Now, this week, we're also introducing a new mode called Obliteration. Your goal as a team is very simple. Destroy the enemy targets before they destroy yours. But there's a bit of a twist here. Only one bomb will spawn at any time, and it will be spawned at a random location. Both teams must fight to secure the bomb and then transport it to the enemy target and detonate it. It is an intense, fast-paced action with moving objectives and multiple targets that will keep you on your toes. This week, you'll also get to play on a new map set in the Paracel Islands in the South China Sea. It is a perfect spot for you to master your amphibious vehicles. Now, Frostbite 3 gives us the power to create massive, violent waves. And this is the first time you'll battle on raging waters. This will be tough, yes, but for the clever player, can use this to their advantage. Like, for instance, letting the high winds and the huge waves take control of an offshore warship and causing it to run ashore. This allowing you to use the onboard anti-aircraft cannons against the opposing team to lay waste to their jets and their helicopters. So there you have it. All-out war built on Frostbite 3, Levolution, where no two games are ever the same, amphibious vehicles for you to master. When this all comes together, it's like nothing else out there. Let's take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw is only in Battlefield 4, coming on October the 29th in North America and October the 31st right here in Europe, and to Next Gen shortly thereafter. The team at DICE and all of us at EA can't wait for everyone to play. So that's our show for today.
Glad you could join me, viewers, for this exciting time. This is Winch here, bringing you my commentary and breakdown of the trailer you just saw. I'm going to pause certain aspects of it, give you highlights and my take and just my quick analysis of it, of what I saw today with the Gamescom presentation. First of all, Battlefield 4 beta, October 13th launch for that. And it will be on Siege of Shanghai like we saw in the pre-alpha gameplay. So it looks like that's going to be the map that we all get to play on. I'm looking forward to playing on that map. Again, what platform I choose to play on, I'm going to try to dabble a little bit with PC again, but more likely I'm going to be looking more primary meat and potatoes of my content, video content will be coming from next-gen console, that being the PlayStation 4 platform, which will be announced Sony today on August 20th, when the release date will be. Some speculation about a cohesive launch or a in unison tandem launch, that is, with Battlefield 4 release date October 29th and PlayStation 4, but that's just a rumor. We'll see if that's true today. And it'll just be about half an hour we should know here. So I'll be bringing you commentary on that as well. Coming right into the footage, some kind of new, looks like a rocket launcher, but this is how you take down that tower at Siege of Shanghai. You take down those 4 pillars and you bring it down. Look like some kind of new rocket launcher engineer class. Here we've seen this with Call of Duty, where you can Call of Duty Ghosts, that is, where you can take down certain scaffolding, dynamic environments. Again, they're trying to showcase the dynamic environments. This also turns into a ramp that allows you to access a different portion of the map here. So as you see, as I slow that down here are the bollards that we saw in Siege at Shanghai as well, where it restricts vehicle movement. Just another example, dynamic maps. Here's like a gate that you can close to restrict infantry movements into the building. That's a little clever. I love these aspects of the gameplay. I love thinking outside the box. This clip really cracked me up here, where he traps the player inside the train, closes a door, then traps him in there with their grenade at the same time. I was chuckling at that because this is the kind of stuff I like to do when I'm playing on the fly. You know, outwitting players, and there's just so many more examples of this here with the metal detectors here. Look at this knife right here, by the way. This guy's setting off a car alarm, and this is what's alerting a player, unsuspecting player here, to his attack. But you notice that different blade there looked unique. Here's this new infrared scope. It's some kind of night vision scope here. Look pretty cool here. I'll slow it down again for you. It looks kind of like a blazing white type of infrared vision. Right here you can see a player interacting again, dynamic environment, shutting off the power to the room somehow. I guess he's shooting that power box, and now he's using his shotgun with his, it looks like a different version of an infrared scope, and that just looks cool. Just boom! You hear that concussive blast? Looks really cool. The way these animations are, this game's just looking better and better. Here's the new map that we're going to see, I think, highlights from, or the live stream will be coming from. I'm going to get to that here in a moment. Dynamic environment again. Are you kidding me? Did you see this boat just basically land on the ground? You see this riding a boat through the urban environment here? That's a dam breaking, flooding the city, so you're on the boat going through the city. These are all examples of the Levolution. Here's a power plant. Looks like a pillar of a power plant coming down. That's going to cause some destruction here. As I slow it down, you can see those pillars breaking apart, breaking half with the Frostbite 3 engine. This looks like a satellite or radio antenna of some kind, like that big dish down in South America. I can't recall what state or country it is in particular. Wrapping up the clip here with some kind of pillar statue. Again, something hits it, and then that's a bad day for you when you get that pillar of stone right in your face. So you're seeing just an immense amount of beautiful graphics and gameplay. I mean, by far, this is the best content I've seen of any kind of game out there. I watched the Titanfall content earlier today. That looks good. I'm going to put out, I think, a video comparing Battlefield to Titanfall because there's a lot of hype about Titanfall. And, I mean, it looks like fun, but, I mean, do you see this level of immersibility and playability in this game? I don't see that in Titanfall, so I'm going to talk about that later in a next video. But these player models here, they're showing you all the game modes, the weapons. As you can see here, we're going to have 5 expansion packs with premium. This is the segment they're talking about, premium. And there's also going to be well, going into the first expansion pack, China Rising, which we know is going to have maps from both new maps and maps that we played before in Battlefield 3. This looks like Gulf of Oman to me. What do you guys think? Gulf of Oman, yes, definitely got to be Gulf of Oman. Operation Metro, here we go with the Frostbite 3 engine. The meat grinder continues. That looks like Caspian Border to me. And the last map, I wasn't too sure what they're bringing back, but maybe you can help me out as I'm going through this stuff. Now, this is a new maps they're bringing in with the China Rising pack, Naval Strike, which is obviously naval warfare. They're not showing much of that gameplay. Moving on will be more of an urban type warfare. Dragon's Teeth will be the other China Rising DLC map. What's the next one? Final Stand. Again, they're not really showing that much. I was kind of hoping they'd show more here on Gamescom because, I mean, the game's coming out here in a couple months. They're talking about, oh, we've got a ton more information to tell you. I'm like, well, now's the time to tell it, boys. Let's spill the beans. You know, don't hold back at all. But, of course, you're always chomping at the bit for more information. So here's where the live stream's going to come. Paracel Island, and it's in the South China Sea. Obviously, an island map. We all kind of seen rumors about this coming out, so it wasn't no big surprise. We already know about the dynamic weather, which, again, has been leaked out. Here's an example of dynamic weather with winds and rain, and how the winds and rain force looks like a destroyer, naval destroyer, to basically run aground in the middle of the map. Again, not just a cutscene thing, but an actual physical, tangible thing that you can do something with. So when this ship runs ashore in the middle of this map, which just must be epic, by the way, you can hop in the anti-air turrets of it and start gunning down helicopters and jets, and probably even infantry with it. So that looks pretty cool. I mean, that's stuff I just wouldn't have thought of, but you see examples of them doing this stuff. The level of innovation here with this game is it's unparalleled. I mean, there's just nothing else that we've seen that comes even close to it other than Battlefield 3. But, you know, they talk about the evolution of Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4. To me, it's more of a revolution. I mean, the amount of immersiveness they're getting in this game, the sounds, the look, the feel, which you saw in the beginning of the clips. You're showing real life players what their impression is playing this game for the first time. I mean, it's gonna pull you in this game unlike anything you've played before, and you're gonna spend a lot of time with this game. I'm really excited to play it. I think the next gen consoles is gonna be a great adaptation to pursue or further the experience here. I'm showing down, replaying certain segments of these because these go by quick. You know, they're showing that. Here's a new shotgun of some kind. Don't know what it is. Maybe a Sega. It kind of looks like a Sega. That jet going right overhead there is pretty cool. Naval warfare. You know, I'm not hitting on this too much. It's all pretty straightforward from what I've seen. So, naval warfare looks cool though. I'm excited to play whatever it is, but that's what I'm really excited for. You know how it is, boys. The AC-130. Yes, it is. And look what's back. The night vision for the AC-130 as well. I don't know what kind of gun this is. That's why I'm stopping these clips here for you guys to have just a moment. Because, I mean, they show these in less than half a second. So I'm trying to pause certain fills here. And look at this explosion. Like, boom. I don't know what just happened there. That some jet blew up. But look at the level of the explosion. That's what you'll see in real time. Unbelievable stuff. There's night vision there with the ships. This looks like that new China stealth fighter. I'll show it here in the next clip as well. There he is right there. I don't know what jet this guy's flying in. Maybe that's the same jet. But jet stuff looks cool. You know, I'm not a jet guy, but for those of you out there, I'm sure you have lots to look forward to. Look at this clip. I mean, my God. I saw this. Look how much he leads his target. I was like, yeah, I'd like to see you make that shot again. I had to replay that. That just looked epic. Again, vehicles blowing up right in front of this. Again, I don't know what kind of weapon this is. It looks like making me an assault player. I'm not exactly sure. All these weapons are just completely foreign to me, so I'm going to have to, you know, forgive the learning curve I got, guys, but I'm just not a professional. Look at the destructibility here, these buildings, the bridges. It's the same level, well, even more so than Bad Company 2. I mean, everything's completely destructible. Of course, the knifing, we're aware of the counter knifing, the dynamic maps here, the dynamic weather. Lots going on, just epic gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to try to cover the live stream tomorrow. Please light up the comments with stuff that you see that I'm missing, because I possibly can't cover everything here. But I just try to slow down as much as I could, and just overall just capture what I'm feeling here watching this footage was just unbelievable. I'm sure you guys are just as excited as I am. But looking forward to this game. And again, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment, and I'll be covering live stream tomorrow. Anything you guys want to see, give me comments, and I'll try to target that area. Thanks for watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw is only in Battlefield 4, coming on October the 29th in North America and October the 31st right here in Europe, and to Next Gen shortly thereafter. The team at DICE and all of us at EA can't wait for everyone to play. So that's our show for today.